Hey, Jack Squad, how's everybody doing? Hope all is well, and I hope you are making it happen for yourself. Got to make it happen for yourself. All of my social media stuff is down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App. Y'all, listen, I've been busy. I know I work, right? But I want to talk about the fabulous, wonderful, lavish Porsha and Simon Gabadia wedding. Gabadia. I like the way that sounds. Gabadia, right? Usually I can't pronounce African names, but that one I can pronounce. Gabadia. It was a 2-day event, right? Now just imagine, I don't know if she knew the man before we saw them meet. Don't know. I did recently see on TikTok or Instagram or somewhere of the famous fist bump when they met. I hadn't noticed that when I was watching the show. When I actually saw it, I didn't pay that any attention, right? But I did see it. Somebody put it up, and I did see the fist bump pile. And I think that's what you do. Like, if I'm over my friend's house and I'm meeting their husband, somebody I don't know, I'm a hugger. I don't know if I would hug him. I would probably shake his hand up, fist, I would probably do the same thing. I don't know, right? I've been seeing and reading that they say she knew him. They knew each other before. They was messing around before that, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. If she was, she pulled it off. If she was, she pulled it off, okay? She got the man. The man is with her. They are married, live in a fabulous home. Done deal, right? A 2-day wedding, that's fabulous, right? And this is what I have to say if I was Porsha. I don't know if she knew the man, took the man from the girl. I don't know all that, right? But I'm going to say this. I remember when Porsha was with the other guy, the football player. I can't think of his name. Peanut head football player, right? He did her dirty, Cordell. He did her totally wrong publicly, right? I don't like when guys try to humiliate you. And then she's a public figure, TV personality. I don't like that, right? She had nothing. And then I remember when he sent her the dress and he cut it up or put something on it. He did something ugly about the dress, right? That was such a punk move, right? I didn't like that. Now, I felt her pain, right? This is somebody she was trying to be obedient to. She was trying to live his way. When we clearly see now that is not her way, but she was trying to be a good wife, right? And it still didn't work, and it still didn't last. So I felt her pain. And then I guess people started helping her. I know she started working on the Ricky Smiley morning show. She eventually got her coins together and got her a nice home, which her mother's living in now. She ain't no fool. She ain't gonna go to her house. Mama living in it, right? So I watched her grow and change and evolve and all that. Because, the Porsha who was with Cordell that didn't know that the Underground Railroad was a metaphor, that's not that same person now, okay? It's not that same person, right? So I am happy for her because this is like a fairy tale. Every girl wants to meet the man of her dreams who's wealthy, who can give her everything that she wants, not only what she needs. See, most men can give you what you need. Most men. If y'all put it together, put your money together, y'all can have what you need, right? But it's different when somebody can give you what you need and what you want. Right? He can do that for her. I think it's a fairy tale. I think it's wonderful, right? I think it's wonderful. Now, if they did go about this in the wrong way, well, then, karma coming. But I just think that it was it's a fairy tale situation, because she went from, I remember watching her and she was trying to date the younger dudes and she was trying to find herself. And some women cannot be alone, right? And then she got with the hot dog guy, the baby father. She got with the hot dog guy. And I thought that was wonderful, right? But evidently he couldn't stop cheating. Some men that's just who they are, right? And because Porsha's a very beautiful girl, she has a very nice body. She got things going for herself. He cheated. But I must say this. While I was watching Porsha and I can't remember that guy's name right now, she did emasculate him a little bit. And I think that may have something to do with why he stepped outside. Because he moved into her house and then he had to put his stuff in the basement. She didn't totally include him. And that could have been, when I look at it psychologically, because This is mine. This is mine. Cordell, she thought was hers, and he left her with nothing. I think he put her out the house and stuff like that, right? So I see why. That's why, y'all, a lot of times when you the rebound person, it don't really work because that person got to work out all the stuff from the time before, right? And now this man has means, and she doesn't have to be like mine, right? Mama, like I said, Mama didn't move in the house. In case it go bad, Mama moved in the house. She always has somewhere to live. Because that's the main thing, having somewhere to live, y'all. For me, anyway. That's the main thing. I want to have some, like, I left my house, then I sold it, and now I don't have my own, right? And that's like hovering over my head. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my own, right? And I'm trying to work very hard towards that. But I'm happy for her. I am genuinely happy for her. And then the list of guests, all the A-list Atlanteans and beyond were there, right? Everyone was there with their husbands, with their mate, their girlfriends. Everybody was there. I saw she had a fabulous, like, bridal weekend or something. Bridal party weekend, right? Listen, that was the way to do it. I'm happy for her. That was the way to do it. And she quit. See, this is why you have to quit reality, because people will mess up in your thing. People to get all up in your mess, right? She did the right thing, just like on Love and Marriage DC, and Monique and Chris left that show, even though it was based around them. They left that show because I just think if you're trying to work on your marriage, let's say it ain't solid. Some people's are solid, like on Married to Medicine. Even though we saw them crack a bit. We saw them almost split up. Jackie and Curtis, Simone and Cecil, but they back together. But they had years in the game, right? Listen, I don't suggest that you put your let people see a portion of your life, because that's just a portion of their lives. But I don't suggest you because people will dig. I'm telling y'all, people will look for stuff. Dig around and look for stuff to talk about you about, right? So if you ain't all the way clean, if you ain't all the way together, if you got some secrets you want to keep secret or some skeletons you want to stay in the closet, I wouldn't be on it. Or if you just want to, because a lot of times that chatter in the background can affect what's going on in your household, even though you know it's not you. For instance, Marceau and, what's her name? Marceau and Tisha own Love and Marriage Huntsville. It affects Tisha. Don't affect Marceau, but it affects Tisha. You know what people are saying in the social media world and all of that. So anyway, y'all, I am happy for Porsha. Like, that's a dream come true. That's a fairy tale. Now they've had all the hoopla, all the fanfare. Now it's time to work on the marriage and make it last, right? So I am absolutely happy for her. Like I said, the girl he was with, Fowler, I think her name was Fowler, the lady he was married to before, how Porsha met him, they say she's already moved on. I want to say she had a baby. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But, I think it was a wonderful thing. I think it was a wonderful thing. I'm very, very happy for the both of them, right? You meet a man that can give you all of your dreams, hopes, and wishes. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get a Negro to say good morning. Or, let me tell y'all something. Dudes are just stupid. I just had a stupid conversation with a dude, right? I have stupid conversations a lot, because I am single and I talk to guys, right? And I had a stupid conversation with a dude. Okay, so if you called me and I didn't call you back, I forgot, or I'm busy. I'm busy. Like, I'm busy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, and when I ain't working, I'm tired. And when I ain't tired, I'm YouTubing, and, I'm doing other things to get money. Like, I ain't got time. If a man don't present himself, I can't titty pat with you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to really actively pursue me, I don't have time for you. I forget about you. Like, I forgot about dude. He called me one day. I was in the store. I said, hey, I'm in the store. And I probably had got off work and was tired and came home and got in my bed. I didn't think nothing, no more about it, right? I really didn't. You didn't say anything outstanding to me, right? So when he called me just now, he says, now he called me to say, well, I did my part, What? What? Is that what you called me to say? talk. How are you doing? What's going on in your life? What's happening? How you feeling today? I can't, y'all. It ain't me. I'm telling you, it ain't me. I talked to some of the. Listen, we ain't gonna get on that. I'm happy for Porsha, right? I am so happy for her. You know what I'm saying? They say her gold naked hairline is selling really good. They say the hair is really good, right? She's got something to fall back on. Like when she was with Cordell, she had nothing. That man put her out, and she had nothing. And he did her wrong, and then sent her clothes in a box, and like he was mean to her. So for me, Porsha is boo-booing on Cordell and Hot Dog Guy, because Hot Dog Guy cheated. You got down on your knees. I think he had proposed to her twice, didn't he? I think so. You got down on your knees and professed your love, but your mama, see, a lot of times these mamas, y'all, these mamas, let me tell y'all something. I had an incident. I needed a guy to come over here and do something for me, so I called this guy. We ain't nothing, right? But I called this guy. We had talked last year, whatever, but too much of a mama's boy for me, right? And he said something to me I didn't like, so I could never erase that out of my head. But anyway, I called him to do something. He came right over, right? Now, I couldn't make him leave. I don't know if I told y'all that in my videos. He just sat there. We talked. He's entertaining, but I really didn't want to be bothered. But you did something for me, so okay. And I cooked. I thought when I got ready to cook, he would say, oh, let me go, because you said your mama had already cooked for you, right? I cooked. He ate. Okay, I shared my food with him, right? You still ain't got the hint. I said, listen here, I got to go to bed, right? While he was sitting there, his mama called him. Now, I don't know if he had his phone on speaker or what it was. I could hear her. She only said one or two words, and he said, okay, and then hung up the phone. Like, I don't want no mama's boys. Hot Dog Man was a mama's boy, and mama didn't like Porsha for him. So she was going to cause all kind of confusion. And then when you have a mama's boy, if your mama ain't totally happy and you're not strong enough in your manhood, then you're going to play off of that. Now you seeking in other things and doing other things. You see what I'm saying? And after that episode where Porsha and they went out of town or wherever they went, and Porsha tried to fight the mom and went all bananas and crazy. That was the end of that anyway. No, the family, nobody was gonna never ever forget that, and the animosity was gonna sit right there every time they got around each other. So in my mind, I say kudos to Porsha because she boo-booed on all of them. Because the mama didn't want you now, Dennis, that's his name. You're sitting over there with your mama and cheating with everybody to just try to trick with you. Porsha loved you, right? Now you with a woman, she ain't, if you with somebody, they just want you for a good time, right? You might not never get that again. You know what I'm saying? So my hats is off, like I said, to Porsha. I wish her well. I think it was a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw, I just saw a few pictures, but she said nobody could have cameras because she was selling her photos. Listen, she said she was selling her photos to the people, right? I don't know if People Magazine or somebody. It seemed like somebody exclusively had the photos. I saw online. I can't remember who it was, but she's smart with it. She's smartened up, right? And so I think that's wonderful, right? But like I said, it was an A-list of Atlanteans there, right? I think it was wonderful. Happy, I strive to be happy, right? That's my goal, to be happy every day. So if somebody makes you happy, go forward with it. No matter what the other people saying, whatever the chitter chatter and the naysayers and the haters, go for your happiness. That's what I say. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to talk about that and say congratulations to, let me see if I can get the name right again, Simon and Portia Gubadia. I like that, Gubadia, right? I sounded a little African in that, Gubadia. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. All my social media stuff is down in the description box. And everybody be cool.